Dallas, how are you? I hope you're well. Okay, so there's a couple things I wanted to talk to you about today. One of them is um, about the little bastard that I got rid of. Okay, so just a quick, brief synopsis, and it's a little toasty. Um, so I broke up with him a couple of times because my brain was confused by him, and I found out the reason why my brain was confused because he's a freaking monster. Anyway, and so as a revenge thing, because he's a narcissist and mentally ill, he decided to break up with me on a grand scale. We went out with friends and the grandsons, and he made it a point to hold my hand when we were at, Trops downtown Columbia and pretend that we were still a couple and all this other crap, knowing that he was going to dump me that night. And that's why that's the real reason why he stopped doing videos, because he didn't want his face on camera. Yeah, okay. Anyway, um so anyway, it was a revenge breakup thing. That's in, but he had the nerve, the audacity, okay? He had the audacity to say, but we could still be friends, we could still be friends, we could still be friends. We could go to my parents' house like we did before, and we could put your boat in the water and why in the hell, when you find out that somebody is disturbed in their head, why in the hell would I want to go anywhere with you? It just because he's perpetrating that lie to his parents that he's straight. He's perpetrating that lie. And he wants me to continue to help him perpetrate that lie. So even though he pathologically lied to me a lot of times, you told the meetup group this, you said this to that, and I never did any such thing. That's called gaslighting, when they tell you that your reality is this when it isn't that. Okay, and I'm not no dummy. I know what the hell I said, and I know when I said it. Kiss my damn grits. Anyway, quit laughing, y'all. It's not funny. Stop it. Anyway, so I wasn't gonna do that. I'm not gonna help you perpetrate a lie. You should not, no matter how mentally ill you are, you should not screw with the person who has the ability to get you written out the will. Because I know who your parents are. And I could basically tell them, fill their ear with all kinds of shit that will guarantee that your dumb ass will get nothing out of the will. Oh no, I'm sorry, you might get $1.25. Maybe. I could destroy you. I could fucking destroy you because you don't care about me. You don't care about women. You don't care about Jenny or anybody else that you was involved with. You don't give a flying fuck about them and this imaginary daughter that you supposedly had, which is a bunch of shit. It's all a lie. And he was connected to the mafia, which is the syndicate's worse than the mafia. This is delusions in his head. He's mentally ill. Okay, none of that happened. None of it happened. But he uses that to milk sympathy from other people, from this imaginary scenario that never happened. The boy needs to he needs to get in-house counseling. I mean, like, go to a psych ward. I'm not kidding, because he's delusional and he's really fucked up. But yeah, you should not fuck with the person who has the ability to make sure that your parents don't give you shit in the will. You're a dumbass for fucking with me. You're a real dumbass. One good thing happened, though. He introduced me to a really nice church that he's affiliated with, called Open Heart Baptist Church. It's in Columbia, in case you ever want to visit there. It's a really nice church and it's filled with some really nice people. Anyway, so he was lying about being bisexual. He's perpetrating that he's straight. He likes to cross dress. He's got lace panties. He wears women's jeans. He's got lace dresses. He's got all kinds of women's clothes in his house. This is where he's so fucking retarded, in addition to mentally ill. If something happens to his stupid ass and somebody had to go in his house, even though he's paranoid about anybody being in his house. When you're in his house, he chases you. More proof that he's ill. Chases you around the house to see what you're doing. Just runs behind you. Like, what do and he'll do this fake scare thing. Ah! When in reality, he's sick in his head Who the fuck chases people around the house and pops up in every room that you happen to be in? The motherfucker's crazy. All right? But anyway, back to what I was saying. So if anybody had to go to his house, like his parents, they would find out everything about him. Everything. The closet upstairs that he keeps locked in one of the bedrooms upstairs. Y'all need to take, and telling his parents, if his parents ever looked at this, you need to check the closet upstairs. You need to check some of the cabinets downstairs in the kitchen, one of which has a mug that has a dick on it, and that's how you drink from it. You put your mouth on the, and that's how you drink from it. Yeah, I mean, cross dresses, he's got more lace. I'm a woman, 100% government approved woman, and I don't have lacy things like that. I know all your dirt. I know all your shit, you fucking perpetrating lying bastard. I know everything. So why the fuck you would fuck with me is totally beyond me. Because I have the ability, and I know where your parents live, and I know who your parents are. I have the ability to fuck you so hard in your money that you won't get shit in the fucking will because they don't agree with your lifestyle. They would shit their pants if they knew what the fuck kind of lifestyle you live. You cross-dressing, bisexual, lying, pathological, lying bastard. Narky McNarkerson. Fucking hate your ass. I fucking hate you. And I have the ability to destroy your ass. All I have to do is contact certain people, and I know who the fuck they are, and let them know all kinds of shit. And you would never get in the fucking will. But they already have an idea anyway. I wouldn't even have to say a word because they know that when you go down there to visit them, you can't wait to get the fuck up out of there. What? You can't wait to get the fuck up out of there. You think they haven't picked up on that? You think they haven't picked up on the fact that you're just kissing their ass because you want their belongings? You think they haven't picked up on that, you dumb fuck? I don't even have to destroy you with the will. You're doing it yourself. Okay? I want y'all to listen to this. If I'm driving long distance to see somebody, even if I don't like them, first of all, if I don't like you, I don't give a shit if you're a multimillionaire. If I don't like your ass, I'm not going to see you. Period. But some people are ass kissers when they think there's something in it for them, and narcissists are ass kissers. They're going to be nice to whoever they think they can be nice to, for why not sake. So anyway, I don't have to, they can pick up on the fact that he can't wait to get the fuck out of there. If I drive all the way long distance, an hour and half or 2 hours, however long it takes to get all the way down there, if it takes me that long, I'm not leaving first, like stay for a day and a half. So you get there Monday or Friday evening, and then you stay there for Saturday, and then, you know, as soon as the sun comes up on Sunday, you're flying out the door. You think they haven't picked up on that, you dumb fuck? They know you don't like them. Man, I don't even have to destroy you with them, although it's still an idea in my head. I could fuck your money so hard it's not funny. Some people in life, you should not fuck with. And I'm one of them. You never should have fucked with me, you little bastard. But like I said, you're fucking your own ass. Because you can't wait to get away from them when you do visit them. They're not dumb. They picked up on that. All right, you piece of shit. Cross-dressing, bisexual, fucktard, woman abuser. Let me breathe. Yeah, he got more lace than any girl that's watching this video right now. Anyway, move right along. So anyway, we talked about, and this goes back to him too, toxic positivity, where he had the nerve to pop off, and I should have punched him in his face, but he had the nerve to say, you haven't said nothing positive since you came in here. Excuse me? Excuse me? At least I'm not confused about my sexuality, and I'm not trying to perpetrate to people that I'm straight when I'm not. Anyway, move right along. So yeah, everything should be positive, happy face, smiley face. Everybody should be happy all the time. Even if, you know, multiple family members of yours got killed or something, you don't worry about that. You just talk about positive only. You don't be a bad person. You talk good only. Get the fuck out of my face with your fantasy in your head, you twisted fuck. Anyway, toxic positivity is the belief that no matter how dire or difficult a situation is, let me repeat that. No matter how dire or difficult a situation is, people should maintain a positive mindset. It's a good vibes only approach to life. And while there are benefits to being an optimist and engaging in positive thinking, toxic positivity instead rejects difficult emotions. Let me repeat that. Rejects difficult emotions in favor of a cheerful, often falsely positive facade. underneath all of that fake smiley, underneath all that, he is a very dark, depressed individual. And my responsibility was to force him to be happy. I talked about that in another video. It's my job to make him be happy. It was my job to put a smile on his ugly ass face. It was my job to make him feel better about himself. It was my responsibility. Anybody in a narcissist's life is to serve a purpose, whether it's for a baby, a house, to perpetrate to the image, to the public, this false image, for sex, for companionship, when and if they feel like dealing with your ass. You always serve money, that you always serve a purpose. My purpose was to be his beard and to force him to not look at the darkness that is himself. That was my job. So if I, God forbid, something real bad happened to me, I can't rely on him to support me through it, because he's a son of a bitch, and he will never fucking support me through it, because you don't talk about that. You got raped? Yeah, I'm not trying to hear all that. I only want to hear positivity. I don't want to hear that you were assaulted, or that you were raped, or that somebody put a Mickey in your drink, which happens every fucking day, I might add. I'm not trying to hear all that. I'm not trying to hear all that. All right? You've been talking about that since you walked in here. Yeah, well, I got raped on the way to come into your house. I don't give a shit. You better spin that in a different way. Say that you were made love to by the man of your dreams. I'm not trying to hear that you were assaulted by a stranger. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Motherfucker, I could destroy you so bad it's not funny. I could destroy the fuck out of you. You don't know. You just don't fucking know. But like I said, your family knows that you're a piece of shit, and they know that you really don't care about them. They've lived long enough in the world, to see shitty people, to know that you're a shitty person too. And I hope to God that what would be ideal is if he died first. If ugly ass, if he died first, that would be ideal. This way, you don't get a fucking dime. How about that? That would be ideal. I would think that would be fucking awesome that he died first. His parents outlived him, and somebody else who's more deserving in the family could get their belongings, because he don't deserve shit. But he gonna be straight as an arrow, wearing his little lacy panties. He's gonna be straight as an arrow, because that's the lie he's trying to perpetrate. Wow. I can't exert that much energy being fake. I don't have to look over my shoulder constantly to see what somebody's saying about me and what they're doing, and are they going to take it all the way to this page? I don't have to worry about that, because it's not who I am. When you fuck people over, you have to look over your shoulder all the time. That is the disadvantage of fucking people over. So what you should do is take your stupid, retarded, dumbass, hateful, fucking bisexual, girly, panty wearing ass to therapy. And hateful ass, abusive towards women ass. Take your passive aggressive bitch ass to therapy. That's the only way you're going to get any better. Okay, fucker? Anyway. This is why I'm glad I'm single. Because I don't have to deal with the facade, lies, bullshit. And you know what? Let me tell you something else. I've talked to guys online, and I've never had this be part of my, I'm sweaty. It's warm. And I got plenty of lights on, which generate heat when you're making a video. Oh, so fun. I just love it. I have to add something when I'm getting to know these guys and I'm just talking to them. We're just, friends at the moment. Maybe there's more. Who knows? I just take each day as it comes. I don't really look forward to, you know what I mean? Like, I take each moment as it comes. I don't make the mistake I made with him and think that when I saw the false facade, maybe since he's such a wonderful person, I could see a future with him. Yeah. Don't slow your roll, because that's probably all fake. Anyway, now I'm at the point where I have to ask guys if they're straight. I never had to ask them that before, but I ask them now. I want to make sure you're straight, because I don't want to be someone's beard again. I never, ever, 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 ever want to be someone's beard again. The beard is the woman that's being used to perpetrate to family and friends that I'm straight as an arrow. I'm going to give you this quick story, and then I'm going to go. If my phone doesn't cut off, because it cut off earlier. Anyway, because it's being a butthead. Anyway, this guy, I talked to him online, and he's straight. He's he's gay as hell. And I don't have a problem with gay people. I have a problem when you're gay and you're a liar. Anyway, so he was dating this woman for 8 years, and she's an idiot. She should have took a clue that he hasn't married you, put a ring on your finger or nothing. He'd been wasting your ass, fucking wasting your life for 8 years. Get a clue. And so finally she said, which you should never give someone an ultimatum. You make up your mind for them. You make up the decision for the relationship, because if you're depending on him, nothing's been happening for 8 years. I never would have gave somebody 8 years of my life, period, anyway, with no commitment. Fuck that. So she was a beard, and so she finally said, which is the wrong approach, she said, we're either going to get married or it's done. I would have been done with you a long time ago. 8 years? I wish I would sit on my ass and wait for 8 years for you to stop pretending that you're straight. Anyway, so we get married or else. And so anyway, he married her. It's a true story. He married her. And they got divorced eventually. Well, no shit. He wasn't straight in the first place. He was just perpetrating that to his parents because his dad is a architect for a art building in Kansas City. So he's got money coming out of his ears. And his mom is a Bible thumping religious person. So between the two of them, he's going to be straight as a goddamn arrow. But the fact that you dated someone for 8 years and had no intention of marrying her unless she, until she put your damn feet to the fire, that should have given you your first clue. And they got a divorce. Well, no shit. He wasn't straight. He wasn't straight. And he's on a dating site pretending he's straight. A lot of guys are doing that too. They're showing their parents, "Hey, I am dating. I'm honest. If you don't believe me, here's my profile." And he ain't no more straight than the man on the goddamn moon. All right? Please. So, yeah, when people, moral of the story is don't fuck people over because they could get you back a lot worse. And I'm in the point, at a point in my life where I could fucking destroy anybody who tries to destroy me or someone who deliberately stomped on my heart for no fucking reason. I will get you back. And I have no problem getting you back because karma might not work. I like to help karma along. But like I said, I may not have to say anything to your family. Your family knows that you're a fucktard. And they talk about your brothers like a dog, but they spend more time with them. So they might already know that he don't like their asses and that he's kissing their butt just to get access to the lake house and everything else. You shouldn't fuck with people that could fuck you back. Just saying. Anyway, y'all take care. Women, if you're dating, ask a guy if he's straight. Make sure, because you don't want to be a beard. Okay? Men, I don't think men have a problem if women are not straight because they're like, well, hey, let's do a threesome. Me, you, and your female lover. That's cool. But it's a little different for us women because we are, some of us are being used as the beard. And that's not a good place to be unless you agree to be in that position. I never agreed to it. Okay? Fucking bastard. Anyway, you guys take care. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you and I'll talk to you soon.